For over half a century, WWE has played host to some of the most iconic, legendary and talented professional wrestlers in the history of the business, who have come and gone through different eras and shaped wrestling into what it is today. Unfortunately though, some of those who helped to make history in the past, compete in incredible matches and achieve major success are no longer with us. When looking at the lengthy list of icons who have passed away, there are some who stand out as arguably some of the best wrestlers of all time. We will take a look at some of those names and what they accomplished during their time in WWE. Welcome to Honor Wrestling Club, and in today's video we'll be counting down the 10 best wrestlers who have sadly passed away. However, before we crack on with the list, it may seem a bit inappropriate to do this, but I'm going to ask you to please like and subscribe to this video and to the channel. It really does help us out, and we can show our respect to them one last time. Without further ado, let's crack on with the list with Rick Rude. Rick Rude is one of those names in the conversation for best ever wrestlers to never hold a WWE World Heavyweight Championship. While Rude was a class act between the ropes, he was also someone with tremendous charisma and wonderful character work. He redefined the nature of being a bad guy in professional wrestling, and will forever be looked upon as one of WWE's greatest ever heels. Back in 1999, Rude would tragically pass away at the age of just 40. In at number 9, we have the Ultimate Warrior. There is no denying that the Ultimate Warrior was not necessarily the best in-ring performer in the world. However, he did enough to become one of the most popular babyfaces in the history of the company, and for that reason alone he is in the conversation of the best ever stars to have been in WWE. Warrior was a massive babyface star, even rivaling Hulk Hogan's popularity at one stage. Warrior's backstage drama did unfortunately muddy what had been a very strong run in WWE, but he was still a major name and dominant champion, and he would sadly pass away just days after his Hall of Fame induction back in 2014. Speaking of the 2014 Hall of Fame class, on number 8, and further elevating the Intercontinental Championship with both great character work and brilliant matches. He would continue his legacy in WCW in the NWO Faction 7. We have Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant may not necessarily have been the best in-ring performer ever, but in terms of star power, spectacle, and feeling larger than life, he was on a pedestal above everyone else. He was a huge factor in the rise of Hulk Hogan in the early days of Hulkamania, acting as the ultimate monster heel. For his star power and incredible size alone, Andre deserves to be included in any list of best ever WWE wrestlers. His undeniable height and size came at a cost though, as it would lead to an early passing at the age of just 46 in 1993. In number 6, we have Roddy Piper, for my money the greatest wrestler to have never won the WWE Championship. Not only was Roddy Piper someone who was great in the ring and managed to put on great matches with almost anybody, except for that boxing match with Mr. T, he is best known for his fiery personality, infectious charisma and unmatched intensity. Now, Piper may never have won a World Championship in WWE, but in the consensus of fans, he was up there with the best names who never ended up winning World Title Gold in the promotion. Piper would pass away at the age of 61 back in 2015, however his legacy lives on as he influenced so many wrestlers that fans see today. Famously, CM Punk and Ronda Rousey. In at number 5, we have Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has such a unique and special talent of captivating an audience with absolute ease. His various different gimmicks all provided something never seen before in WWE, and the audience bought into it every single time, even with some questionable creative and booking from those above him. Wyatt's character work, dedication, mic skills and more made him one of the most iconic WWE superstars of the 2010s, and in years to come he will be regarded as an even bigger star with hindsight. Wyatt lost his life early after battling illness in 2023 and would pass away at just the age of 36. In at number 4, we have Owen Hart. Owen Hart was one of the best in-ring performers during his time in the company, rising in the tag team division before showcasing more charisma and great work as a solo star. Hart's passing is perhaps the most tragic in WWE history, losing his life following a horrific accident at a WWE pay-per-view event, Over the Edge 1999. Although Hart is not in the WWE Hall of Fame, many fans look back on him as one of the best pure talents to have ever graced WWE, and for good reason too, given his list of great matches, particularly against his brother Bret Hart. In number 3, we have Eddie Guerrero. After making a name for himself in WCW, Eddie Guerrero joined WWE and emerged as someone who could be counted upon in any area of the card, whether it be in the tag team division, mid-card scene, or the main event and world title pictures. He was a tremendous in-ring performer, someone who could bring out the best in all of his opponents. He was also someone who oozed charisma as both a babyface and a heel. However, he had lots of substance issues, and even though he appeared to put them past him, they would sadly catch up with him when his untimely death came in 2005, with Guerrero passing away at just the age of 38 of heart failure. In number 2, we have Randy Savage. Randy Savage had a fantastic career in WWE, emerging as the number 2 star in the company, only behind Hulk Hogan. Savage had such a distinct personality and aura that sets him apart from literally any other wrestler in WWE history. Not just that, but he was consistently one of the WWE's best in-ring performers in any era where match quality wasn't a priority. Savage was phenomenal as a heel and as a babyface, and won both the Intercontinental Championship and WWE Championship, both of which were fully deserved. Savage would tragically pass away in 2011 following a heart attack and a car crash. And number 1, we have Bruno Sammartino. For nearly 8 whole years, Bruno Sammartino reigned as the WWE Champion in the most dominant title reign the company has ever seen. And for this reason alone, he should always be spoken about in the top tier of professional wrestlers in WWE history. Sammartino passed away in 2018, but not before finally being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2013, taking his rightful place amongst all of the other legends and former world champions that came before and after him. Sammartino was an icon, one of the biggest draws in WWE history, and a phenomenal title holder. And there you have it, there's our list. So what did you think of the list? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is the greatest wrestler who's sadly no longer with us? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, be sure to give the video a thumbs up as a mark of respect to these great wrestlers who sadly are no longer with us. And to try and spread the word about these fantastic wrestlers and get their body of work remembered by even more people, be sure to share this around with your friends and pay respect to these fantastic workers. But until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching and welcome to the club.